Hey, Mr. James.
Hey, hello, Shawty. How you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm gonna get the family. Okay. How you feeling?
I'm fine. You go ahead and do that.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Take your time. Okay, Jason. I'm taping it. Okay. Okay. Love you too. Talk to you in a little bit. All right. Bye.
I got a call. What?
You still there?
I'm here.
Okay. I'm getting everybody on. Okay, honey. Miss Shawty?
I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know how we got cut off, but.
Yeah, because it was like you was on there. I see you set everyone up. Then, I guess, I don't know, you hung up and then it was just you and then it hung up. I said, oh, no.
Yeah, so. Now, I can't see you, so bear with me for a second while I try to figure out what's going on.
You got.
Okay, I see you.
Hello.
I'm right there, so sorry about that.
I'm here.
Okay, I see your hand. Okay, so bear with me for a second. So I'm trying to add. It looks like when I try to add a whole group, it gets crazy.
What if you give me the numbers? I can add them over here.
That's okay, because it's not as many people a day, so it will only take a second.
Okay.
I'll save you because. So while we're talking, I'm going to add one more person.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Diane, how you doing?
Okay. How you doing?
Not bad. Hold on. I'm calling Sharon as we speak.
Okay.
So Na's calling Sharon.
So it's been working pretty good for her, huh?
Well, I'm trying to get through now. So it says it's ringing. I don't see her. Yes. FutureCare was up at the top.
Hello.
Okay, Sharon. So I'm trying.
Hi, Diane. Hi, Jim.
So, hey, fine. How you doing? Let me try to get.
All right.
Let me hope.
Hey, how you doing? Fine. How do you do? I'm fine. Working hard, girl. Working hard. I hear you. I hear you. Trying to stay safe? Yeah, I know. I'm in the house. All right. That's a good thing. Where y'all on the way? Home. Oh, y'all.
All right. Now I'm trying to get Rachel.
Okay. All right.
Tootie's not going to be on, she said. And I talked to Jason. He's not going to be on.
Oh, okay. just us, what, 3?
Yep,
4?
4. Waiting for Rachel. Says it's ringing.
Okay, so that's FutureCare up at the ceiling.
Yeah. So the way this works, if you look at the boxes that are floating around, whoever's talking, their box gets bigger.
Right.
So I don't control the size of the boxes.
Oh no, I know that.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that was the issue the other day.
Because what I do when I see Mom, I want hers to be the biggest anyway.
Right.
So I can get a good look at her. So I always.
So I'm still trying to get Rachel. She's not answering yet. But come to think of it, she said she was going to text me. So we good. We this is it until Rachel texts me.
Did she get ready?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. So let me see how we make sure I got the group message up so if she texts me, I won't miss it.
Well, I'm reading in the meantime.
Rachel has a Zoom retirement. We'll text when it ends. That was 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Trudy said, "Bro, Mom, a kiss from me." You can see the messages. I'm not home and my phone is on 3%. Okay, so I'm going to tell her I got her message. Trudy and Rachel. Yeah. Sharon.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. Okay, so the only person we're going to add is if Rachel or Trudy calls me and texts me and tell me to add them, or if Jason has to change, I'll add him. But this is it right now. I'm recording it. And when Diane, when you spoke just now, your box got bigger. So Sharon, if you say something, Sharon.
Hey, Jim.
So when you start talking, your box just got bigger. Whoever's talking, box gets the biggest. Unless I put. You can see it?
I can see my Mom's room, yeah.
Yeah, so she's moving now, so it's moving towards Mom's room now. So I'm gonna make mine big on my end. And you can see her walking down the hall, yep.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna put it in the text message. The social worker called today. Just to ask were things going with the FaceTime and all that. And I just told him, and she said, there hasn't been any new cases in the facility. Everything is stable there.
Good. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy. You know, I've been upset for 2 days about all the stuff about the guy Ahmad.
Yeah. That's not the worst one, though. The worst one happened yesterday.
I saw it.
They shot the guy and laughed about it.
It's on Facebook, Jim, but they forget.
I got it. I saw. They said that they were laughing. It's going to be a closed casket funeral. The guy was begging for his life.
And he was in the military.
Yep.
Well, Gary put it out there. Gary Nelson.
Gary gave me. I have a number I can post. You can call the elected officials down there and register a complaint. There's Mom. Hey.
Hey, Miss Lila.
Miss Sade.
Yes, sir.
You know what's missing, right?
No, it's in her leg.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I said she ain't got her baby. Where's her baby? Uh-oh,
girl, you gonna get beat.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hey.
Hey, Mom.
Hey. Oh, you mad with me? Mom. Hey, Mom.
She's sleeping.
She just said, well, a little bit.
Where you at, Sharon?
Miss Lila. Hello.
Yeah, holler at Mom so maybe she'll perk up.
Hi, Mom. How you doing? This is Sharon. How you doing? Can you see me? Hey. Mom got a little too happy.
She might have been asleep. She might have been sleepy.
Yeah, she might have. I touched the baby. I'm sorry. I thought she was falling. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Man, the picture's kind of foggy. What happened? Is Mom clear to y'all?
Yeah.
She is clear? Okay. Oh, now she's What's that?
Got the baby up. Lila, Leola. Lila. Leo. She looking at you. All right, I'll be there, guys, okay?
Okay. Now she's not coming in.
With the mean stink eye.
Can y'all see it, Mom, clear?
Yeah, she's clear.
She's not clear here at all. But I mean, it's like that sometimes. I don't know. You know, if you can see it, then that's good. And that's
Hey, Mom. Mommy, how you doing? Okay, so it's good to see you. Can you see me on the phone? Look on the phone. I see you. How you doing?
Has she moved at all? Because all I see is an exclamation point.
Yeah, well, she's not looking directly in the mirror. She's looking ahead, but she's looking to the right. She's not looking into the camera.
Right.
She's not seeing us yet.
Oh, I see it now. She's clear.
Yeah, she looks good.
Yeah, she looks like she might have been asleep or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, Ma, Miss Lila, Mommy.
Yeah. Chris, Jimmy woke somebody up.
I know, but she can hear us good.
What's she saying?
Hey, Ma, look at the phone.
What bun crying? Hi, babe.
Now who's that?
What?
I heard a beep and then Mom went out. Can y'all still see her?
I see her. Can we see her?
Okay.
I see everybody.
She's looking up at something.
Somebody must maybe be in the doorway.
Maybe they're gonna check her temp. Well, no, that's about 4 o'clock when you check the temperature. Unless they're early, but they do it once a shift. So she's. Who's that? Is that Madison? You can't see it, Diane.
Oh, wait a minute, here. Say something, Madison.
But you can't see it with her face in. Yeah, you still can't see her.
You see her now?
Just her eyes. Now I can see her. Hey.
Y'all want to see the lipstick?
Now y'all still see Mom?
Yeah, we can see her.
I can't. All I see is the the alert window.
Well, the address is coming up, but that's clear, Jimmy.
Well, as long as y'all can see her, I can't. All I see is the triangle with the exclamation point.
Hey, Mom.
So I'm gonna make it big again and see if she pops back in.
Before, what song y'all want me to play for Mom? Was it Satchel? No, on the car. Oh, you got any handcuffs?
Well, Fast Domino.
What hand is Domino? Okay, I found Fast Domino.
And she was a big Fast Domino fan.
Look, she's sleepy. See the eye?
Yep, I think so. I can see her good now. I don't know why she keeps popping out, but she's fine now. I know they haven't done anything. It might just be a bad signal. But hey, Mom, you smiling yet? Well, she closed her eyes. She's sleepy.
Look at that mouth.
Yep, you sleepy, Miss Lala? Oh, I got my glasses on. Maybe she thought I was you know who.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, now it's me. It's me, Mommy, Jimmy. What's that baby doing? Is that baby acting up? And she went out again.
But here, hey, Mom, I'm gonna play a song for you. Okay, you ready? Ready up? It's by Fast Domino. It's called Blueberry Hill. Ready? Here it comes. Okay. All right, it's loading.
Is somebody standing in the room with her mom?
Huh?
It looks like she keeps looking up at somebody.
I know.
Who's standing there?
But I don't know. Can't tell.
Miss Sade still there?
No, I thought she said she was late.
Yeah, she's gone. She won't be back till 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So we have some time.
Take up some music for Mom.
Okay. Oh, blueberry.
Can you hear Mom? All right.
That Diane, Sharon. Mom is sleepy.
She's sleepy?
Look at her eyes.
Yeah, that's what's wrong.
Yeah. Which is okay. You know, we don't have to entertain her so much as just be with her for a while.
Right, that's true.
So, I mean, even if she's sleepy, we just keep hollering at her, keep playing the music, and keep it, put it back on, Sharon.
You can crawl going back to sleep.
She's laughing a little bit, Diane, Sharon. Look at that. There she is. There's Mom smiling. That's
Who's singing the song? Is that Fast Domino? Is that Fast Domino? Is that old Fat Domino espresso? Is it? Is it, Mom? Like it? Where's Maddie?
she was smiling for a second. She might be sleepy today.
I tried to find her something else. Oh, Mom, we wanted to see you and your pretty face and your smile. Let you know we thinking about you and we miss you. And we miss you right now. We're working on things for the benefit and for us. We're working together.
Hey, Sharon, are you playing? Where are you getting your music from?
My car.
Can you see if it's a song called "I'm a Lonely Man"? It's either "I'm a Lonely Man" or "I Ain't Got No Home."
Okay.
I'll tell you who it's by in a second. It's called "Ain't Got No Home," Sharon, by Clarence Frogman. Yeah, Clarence Frogman. And played Mama like that one. Yeah. Yeah.
Mama's got it. Gone. Sleep on us, look. I'm tired, man. We have to let her lay down. Mama's tired today, y'all. Look at her little eye.
But I think she hear that song a little bit. Your mom is sleepy.
Yes. She can't handle it.
Yeah, that's all right. It's gonna be days like that some days.
Yeah, we gotta let her get a little break. Working with one hand and holding the phone with the other. Let her nod up if she got to.
Yeah, that song, Diane. That's the song. Mom loved that song. She used to laugh every time she heard it. He gonna sing like a frog in a minute. Watch. That's the man singing.
Oh man.
Mom used to listen.
Mom probably laughed.
If she could hear, she would be laughing. She loved that song. He sings like a woman, then he sings like a frog.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, who is this person, Jimmy?
It's a song from the 50s that Mom used to like all the time.
Okay.
That's the same song. Sharon been playing the whole song.
Mom I heard it before.
Mom used to love it. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. Look at Mom. She's gone.
Yeah, she's sleepy. But we'll sit to it till Miss Friday comes back.
Yeah.
And we just watch her sleep.
He's sitting up there asleep.
Yep.
She can't help herself. At least she's comfortable enough to go to sleep. Yeah, that's true.
And that other woman's quiet too today. You notice?
Don't say it too loud, Jimmy. Don't wake her up. Right?
Yeah, at least they got her out of bed today, so she's up today too.
Yeah, she looks good though.
Yep, skin looks clear.
Yeah. Look at little mouth broke down.
Yep.
Every time I look at Madison, I see Mom and Dad.
Yep.
Same face, eyes, nose, especially nose and mouth.
Yeah, Diane, your box is bigger. Sharon's not talking, so your box is not big.
Yeah, I can see Sharon.
But as soon as you start talking, Sharon, your box will get bigger on my screen.
I don't even want to wake up.
No, that's all right. I mean, we just watch her sleep. I mean, if we were in the room and she was asleep, we would have to just sit there, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's the same as if we were visiting. So we don't have. She doesn't have to entertain us. We don't have to entertain her. We can sit with her, even though we get a chance to see Mom. Well, a lot of people are not. They're not doing this for everybody. So Miss Sade has been calling early, but a lot of times, like I was out of the house, she called yesterday. She called the wrong number. She was calling Denise's iPad.
Sade.
Yeah, but the other days. But we got it worked out, so everything is okay. But it's like if she has extra time, they want to give it to us a lot of times. So next Tuesday, if it's earlier, I'll just call and see who's available. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
You hear me, Sharon? Yeah, if we get extra time, I'll just call and see who's available.
Right. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get situated.
So this is as good as if we were sitting in the room. We're not sitting in the room, but we see what Mom is doing right this minute.
That's right. Oh no. I'm back.
Oh, okay. What happened to you?
I'm trying to move my phone.
Oh.
I'm trying to prop it up so I can keep working. I got a report to do.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever replace that iPhone you got? Yeah, Christian gave me one. Oh, good. Every time they go get a new one, he give me his older one. So I got an 8 now. I remember the battery wasn't charging. Yeah, that was on the 7. Oh. So for me, I don't need all that stuff.
You still have the 7, Diane?
No, it was the battery, Jimmy. It's around here somewhere.
Well, if you have it, listen to me for a second. If you have it, you can just plug it up to a charger, right? Maybe you could pass it on to Neil.
But she got to change the battery in it.
No, just use it on power.
The battery don't take the charge; it'll blow up on you.
But the phone will work.
But I'm saying if he get a new battery, then he can use the phone. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, just try and think of a way that he can call out so he can get on the phone. Him or Marshall.
It already been passed down. It's already been passed by. with our phones, we pass them on down to one of the grandkids, something like that. All right. He has the old one that I had. All right, let me see if I can knock this out. She's supposed to lay down, really. Mom? Oh, she got off again.
Well, probably at some point, they put him to bed kind of early. I'm kind of glad she's up right this minute to get the blood moving a little bit, because after I would imagine it's easier to just leave him in bed all day.
It is, but we always said to them we want them to get mom up and dressed.
Yeah, so it made that she has to work a little bit to get dressed, and they have to work a little bit harder. But this way, we know she's moving around, getting some blood in the legs,
right,
and stuff. Because laying in bed all day, that bed will just, if you ever been sick and been in bed for a couple of days, it'll drain you.
Yeah, and as soon as after they eat, they pile up to go to the bathroom, they're gonna put them in bed.
Yeah, and that's gonna be it.
She'll be in the bed probably by 7.
Yeah, and so she got plenty of time until lay down. I mean, she's probably just tired today, or
Well, no, because we don't even know what time they're getting them up now.
Yeah.
They was getting mom up real early. We told them to let her rest a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But they was getting her up a lot earlier than she getting up. Now I think she don't get up now till like 8 or 9.
So I told y'all they took her off the appetite stimulants, right? Because she was gaining weight. They didn't want to get fat.
Okay.
So they watch her diet. They watch everything she takes in. And so far, so good. She's been pretty stable. They haven't put her back on the Coumadin, so she's still on aspirin therapy.
She's not on Coumadin?
No, not right now. Everything is stable right this minute.
Diane. Yes. Did I see what?
They put a video on yesterday evening. Did you get the chance to see it?
About the guy Ahmad?
No, about the doctor, science doctor.
Well, you know what? I don't trust him either, honestly. No, I didn't look at it. But some people were saying that he got a lot of patents and stuff also.
Yeah,
all you have to, if you really look at the money, who would stand to make money from this virus? That's right. The people who are going to control the virus, they're going to force everybody to take, are going to make trillions of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
And Bill Gates backs a lot of those. That's why you keep seeing Bill Gates on the news, Gates on the news, Gates on the news. Gates got his hands in this. It's not a good thing. And Gates is the son. That Bill Gates is Bill Gates Jr. If you knew who Bill Gates Sr. was, was a head of the Planned Parenthood. He's a eugenicist. He worked with Margaret Sanger. They hate black people. That's why he's in Africa all the time, trying to give them vaccines.
Right. He's trying to get everybody to take a vaccine.
It's because it's money. And plus, if they put the chip that they're talking about putting in the vaccine, remember he owns a software company, now he's going to make trillions of dollars on that. Plus, he's going to have control of it. Everybody that's got that chip, they can do what they want to do to you. They might just flip a switch and everybody have an aneurysm. Yeah.
I know they. And I don't want to put none of myself.
Yeah.
None of us.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I just look at who can make money right now from this thing, because everything revolves around money.
Right.
And so that woman, she has got credentials. I'm not saying telling the truth. It's just you got to keep all your options open because there's a lot going on, and this is something that's never happened before.
Right.
To get a piece of land, family piece of land, just leave the city.
Now, the only place you can leave, everywhere here is the same place. You have to leave the country.
Exactly.
When you leave the country, it's the first time you see what's really going on.
I'm bad until we can leave the country.
Yeah, because everywhere you are in the United States is like people talk about the South. Everywhere south of the United States-Canadian border is the South. They rednecks in Boston like you wouldn't believe. There's no place to go in this shithole, and that's exactly what it is, a shithole. And I was a veteran, so I say it, and I mean it.
When I said the bars, and the reason I said that is because if they close off every entry,
If they what, Sharon?
if they close off every entry to the city, how are these people who live in the city going to eat?
You can plant food and you could grow food in the city. Wouldn't be hard to do.
There's so many rats over there in Harlem Park and around Prospect. If the four-legged one don't need to cross, the two-legged one could be scared.
But you have to do like they did in the old days. Sit out and fight them. Make sure the rats don't come around. It wouldn't be impossible to do. It really wouldn't. Because some things would grow so easy. Plus, you could put things down that rats wouldn't want to be around. Rats want to eat garbage. They want to eat trash. They want to eat McDonald's food. They don't want to eat nothing healthy. Rats eat mostly garbage now because we make a lot of garbage.
We did.
So all you have to do is, if you live with dirty neighbors, they'll eat your neighbor's food before they come get the healthy corn you might be growing in your yard or tomatoes. You could grow a lot of stuff. You'd be surprised, I think. But I think the long term, if you had to leave to go someplace safe, you'd have to leave the country. These people are just too crazy. They're not going to let you live in peace. They're going to go crazy. You almost have to just leave.
It's unbelievable everything that we're going through. It's still unbelievable to me. Yeah. It's like a nightmare. And they still expect you to work and function with all of this on your mind. You know what I mean? I think whatever they were planning may be falling apart, and that's why, in a way, if the people just go back to work, Sharon, if you saw the video, the worst part of that tape for me was she actually agreed with some stuff Donald Trump said. Yeah. That drug that Trump's been trying to push, that he has stock in the company. She was saying that was really curing people. What? That drug that Trump is trying to push was the real cure for this thing and not any vaccine. But Trump says no vaccine. So that's kind of opposed to what Gates and what's the name want, Fauci wants. They want everybody to take a vaccine. Trump's saying, I don't think we need to take it. So I actually agree with, and I hate that man. Right. But I agree, not everybody needs a vaccine. You know, vaccine. Well, that's what I'm saying. If he gets people to go back to work, and if it's true what that woman's saying, guess what? What? It's not going to be as devastating as people keep predicting it's going to be. Because she's saying if you go outside and go and get fresh air and going around the beaches and exercising and stuff like that, most people are not going to have to worry about anything. I've been going around. I go around Lake Montebello every day. I need to walk more, but I've been getting out every day I can and trying to get some air. Now, if somebody's phone was ringing, did somebody drop off? No. Sharon, I see your hand.
No. I'm still with you.
I just see a big hand there.
Hello? I'm not there.
Yeah, Sharon. I see you. Are you still in the car?
Yeah.
Somebody with you?
God is in the store right now.
Oh. So I see everybody now. Okay.
The mom is still knocked out.
Yeah. That's all right. I see you.
Yeah,
I see you, Diane. Because you talking, you're in the big part. I'm letting all this is everybody's going to see this.
I'm just trying to see if Mama Otto, she might be still. Miss Mama?
She's asleep. Probably asleep. But I hear a phone ringing.
Yeah, that's one of my other fucking.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. Let's see if anybody's tried to text me. No Rachel, no Tootie.
I'm just working, y'all. Sorry.
That's okay. Like I said, we just sitting quietly with Mom.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just go let her rest, might as well.
Yep.
they taking, they're like tying their hands with having to taxpayers for certain things.
Really?
Yeah. Now, if you come in, you know, I get a lot of cases with taxpayers' income don't verify. And sometimes it's usually taxpayers lying about their withholding.
Where did Sharon go?
She gone. But when they lie about their withholdings now, Jimmy, instead of helping them, you tell them to file a better return and get rid of the case.
Wow.
And so I start to close so we can process it.
Yeah, let me see if I can get her back, Diane, because she can't call and get back connected. I have to connect to her.
Okay, now hold on.
No, you're fine. I just letting you know I'm doing it.
Okay, no, I'm just working because I still got just reports that to do before I can sign off.
Yeah, because it will not work. She can't come back in once she's dropped off. So it says 4 people in conversation, so she must be on. I got you back. All right, so you're back on.
You in the store? I can't tell.
I'm just waiting for Rachel to call and come back. Rachel or somebody to text me.
She probably not.
They're making mine big again, so she's in the screen. So she's just kind of sleeping. Charlotte's going to be back any minute now.
At least we got to see her today.
Yep, we got to sit with her. You know, and she had to hear. She looked at the screen a couple of times.
Yeah, but if she just couldn't keep her eyes open, Jimmy, she had to go. He's sleepy. She tried to fight it, but she couldn't fight it. So just like one of the grandkids when they get tired, right?
Yeah. Hey, Mom. The other woman's been unusually quiet. Wow.
Maybe they took her out.
No, she said they don't take them out, Diane.
Oh, that's true.
They're not taking them out of those rooms because they can't. And, the other thing, while you there, Sharon, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. When they had the people that were coming down that had any kind of symptoms at all, they moved them to another part of the facility, right?
Yeah.
They are assigned a special team of people. Those people don't work the people that come in Mom's room never go into the room they never go into the areas where people were sick.
Oh, okay.
So there's never been any chance for cross-contamination. They may have happened in other facilities, but these people have been really up on this. I'm telling you, the numbers haven't changed. No new cases. Everything is stable.
That's good.
And they didn't call. I didn't call them. The what's name called me today. The social worker. That girl, the lazy one, never calls, but she's got somebody helping her now. And that woman's name is Tina. And Tina calls a lot.
Tina need to get the job, but that other girl don't do nothing.
Right. Tina calls. That's the second time Tina's called where I didn't have to ask them nothing. Since we don't have the family meetings, they call and make sure everything is okay. So I told her how we've been talking, and they know about that. And right now there weren't a whole lot of questions. I even brought that issue up about the other woman. They said that woman, they switched them. She can't tell me if the other woman passed or not, though.
Oh.
They couldn't tell me about the other woman that used to be in the room.
The roommate, yeah.
But the one that's been with Mom has been with Mom a while now, a couple of months. And so, they're not reintegrating those people. They're keeping those other people. Anybody that's been sick, they are completely isolated because they don't want anything to swing back on them.
Where did this roommate come from, though?
I asked that.
Another part of the building?
Yeah, or new. Maybe she checked in later, but she's not. You know what I'm saying? She's not been sick previously and been placed in the room with Mom.
It was not the roommate that Mom had for the past couple of years in there. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she is no longer there, but they're not going to tell you where she is. Yeah, that's probably what happened. But they're not going to tell you that because that's not for us to know.
Right. My only concern was that there was another person in the room. How long have they been there? And were they there when they shut the room, shut the
Yeah,
building?
well, supposedly she was there before they shut everything down.
Okay.
Yeah, that was because I did ask that question. Well, was she there before or after the quarantine? They said no, she was there before the quarantine.
They talk about in March though.
I guess. This thing's been shut down since March already. Yeah, I guess so. Man.
Yeah. This is probably like 7 or 8 weeks now. I stopped going in the office probably like the 12th or the 13th of March.
Wow.
Wow.
This is just absolutely crazy.
Next week it'll be 2 months for me.
Yeah.
Actually, on Monday it will be exactly 8 weeks that I've been sitting at this dining room table every day. So,
And if you've noticed it, it's constantly, it is just a lot cooler than it should be this time of year.
It definitely is, Jim, because I was depending on the sun and the heat to kill the germ.
Me too. And it's as if the control and the weather to keep it from happening. And I'm not saying it to sound paranoid, but if you know what chemtrails are,
I think about it. That's one of the things that Trump said. When the weather gets warm, it'll kill it, because that's normally how it kills the flu.
That's right. But if you notice, it's not getting warm.
I'm sitting here with a t-shirt now because I don't wear clothes. I don't have nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I told the kids early, I said, I'm freezing. It's chilly.
Yep.
And it's May. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, if it was still in the month to early April, yeah. But not in the month of May. It's almost, well, the day is the 7th, so it'll be half open this time next week. I don't know, I just keep praying. God for forgiveness.
Yeah.
And to repent. And to take this virus away. And thank God it haven't hit immediate family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just tell everybody, wash your hands, wear your mask, stay in the house. Protect yourself. Put your PPP on.
Yeah.
One thing that we did get done is we did get the state of Maryland to give their guards a mask and those shields.
Well, that's good. Hey, what was this thing, Diane, about this money from the state?
You mean the SNAP program?
Yeah.
Well, that's food stamps, Jimmy. They're saying, did you get a stimulus check?
Yeah.
Okay. This program, like stimulus check was to everybody because of the virus. The SNAP program is giving people who already get food stamps more food stamps and giving anybody that applies supposedly $194 a person for everybody in the household for April and May. And since people are just doing it in May, it should be for May and June and it may continue.
Mm-hmm.
I applied yesterday and it told me I was eligible.
Really? I may take a look at that. Now, Sharon, where you at the Dollar Caesar ceiling?
Take care of shopping or something.
It looks like it's frozen.
That's why I said to y'all, Tuna just got hers already. Everybody should do it. It's not based on your income. See that sale? That's not in the house.
Yeah.
So I sent it to everybody. I sent it to everybody where I sent it to Tracy. She said she would do it.
I'm gonna look at it.
Let's stockpile some things in case we will start closing things.
Because let me tell you a little secret. Better buy dried goods, beans and rice, and I know you be sick of them, but if all you got is hot water, you can kind of make a meal if you run out. Because if anything happens and you can't buy any more meat, we're gonna have to start eating like poor people eat.
Right.
You know, you have to stretch food out.
Talk to everybody about that. We've been stockpiling like tissue paper, soap, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm gonna clear. We trying to get a freezer for 2 months and nobody has one. But I'm gonna find a place to start. You see stuff stacked up behind me.
Diane, you know there's a Sears outlet on Bel Air Road, just north of the Beltway.
Okay.
It's their outlet store. They got big appliances in there, and because it's the outlet store, It might be something that was a floor model that's got a dent somewhere in the back of it,
Okay.
but it's brand new. You know, Sears makes, they got their own Kenmore line, but they got all the big brands too.
Yeah, that's true. Because last year I bought a refrigerator and a stove out this store. This year I bought a dryer. They got LG, Whirlpool, Maytag.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm had to do that because I need to start stockpiling stuff.
But the name of the company has changed. It's now American Freight.
You talking about the Sears outlet?
Yes, the block of Bel Air Road. I was up there today.
The one that's across the street from Bob Evans?
Yeah, now they changed this. I don't know who put them out, but the name
Wow.
American Freight.
Wow, that was quick.
But theirs is gone, Austin.
Well, this was their outlet store. That's why it was kind of, I didn't realize they had changed already. Wow.
Yeah, they have a lot of Sears stuff in the back that they're liquidating everything they got Sears using on.
Well, there you go, Diane. So you probably can get an even better deal now.
I'm gonna look because that's what I need. And then if we get, and Sean, you need to apply for them stamps too.
Okay.
And it's supposed to go to everybody. It's not supposed to be based on income. It's 10 minutes. You go in there and register. Like you make an account and you go ahead and apply. So I ask you who's in the household. I ask you about your expenses. But it must be worth it, Jimmy. That would be $400 a month for you.
And it's all going on food. What the heck?
But the thing is, by everybody being here, we spend a lot more on food than we normally would.
Yeah.
The gas and electric is higher, the water is higher because we're all here every day. And so I'm hopefully I'll get that card, go into the store, get what I gotta get. I have a whole cabinet of canned goods and beans.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
I had plenty too.
Get my freezer together, but we got tuna fish, chicken, salmon, mackerel, a lot of dry goods, rice, a couple big, because that's the kind of stuff I cook, especially when the weather is cold.
Yeah.
Put my beans on.
I got a question because I got to get ready to go. How long is this going to take?
I do too.
She probably, usually at 4 o'clock she comes back in. So she's probably going to walk in any minute now.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you have to go, sir, you know.
Yeah. I was talking to the lady in the store.
Yeah, I wait for her to come back to say goodbye to her because, you know, and because we don't want her to think that we're not here, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I will wait for her. If y'all need to leave, I'll still be here because I'm going to just say goodbye to her when she comes back and get the machine.
Yeah, I'm going to wait till 4, but I got to send something now. If I had to do that window for Jim Lee.
Stay for another day and come back tomorrow. No, the phone was on.
Aww. Serious.
No, it's on.
Okay.
Because it was Sunday.
Bye, Mom.
But I just went. I did. Okay. I had 2 phones on Metro.
You hear me, Jim?
Yeah, I'm looking right at you.
I said I'm gonna leave her alone because she looks so comfortable.
And it's just no. I mean, she's entitled. You know, we don't have to make her jump up and down and do nothing. We can just sit there while she takes a nap. We get to see her today, so
This is what I'm doing now.
So here's May the 7th, and we are talking to mine. We were actually able to see mine.
So, Mom, get your beauty rest. Tuesday, Lord willing. I just thought I'm going.
Did you wait? You want Diane?
Huh?
Are you gonna? You're not waiting?
I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes.
Oh, okay. Sharon,
They're trying to say, well, yeah, Jimmy.
what do you got the business to take care of? You want to holler goodbye to Mom, or you want to stay?
Yeah, I'll think about it, Mom.
I mean, if you want to stay, I'm just want to. You know, it sounded like you were trying to do something.
Mom, I love you. I'm staying. I'll stay.
Then she's waking up.
As long as I can stay, I'll stay.
Okay, well, we'll stay till the girl turns us off. No, Mom ain't getting ready to expose herself.
Okay.
Mom got an itch. Uh-oh. Think she waking?
Somebody waking up
Yeah.
a little bit. Waking up a little teeny bit.
Yeah, she's still sleepy. You just think, Diane, they were telling us that Mom would never use her right hand again.
Yes, they were. You know, Debbie was saying that's a part of the dementia.
Yep.
Remember?
Yep.
And we were saying
And
they don't have a final say.
And mom feeds herself.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I agree. Jimmy, we've been hanging in there a long time with mine. They know that.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's why they try to be nice now. They're trying to, accommodate us. So that's why we can't be mad with them. But they're doing the best they can. And this is no situation that anybody knows how to deal with it,
Right.
So it's the best thing we could do. Best, at this point in time. So mom looks like she's pleased. I look at her skin all the time. She's got a healthy glow
I do too.
about her. She doesn't look,
No, she's look good. She's nice and pink. And she looks clean. Look at the screen, Jimmy.
Yeah.
You see how big it is?
Yeah.
That's Cece's.
Wait a minute, Diane. Something happened. Show it to me again.
We're showing you about what I'm working.
Oh, okay.
Here's my laptop. It's little.
Oh, okay.
This is Cece's desktop. She went to her job and got it last week.
That was smart.
Yeah, so if you got to be here working, at least you can see what you're doing. My little laptop is so little.
Yeah. Now where's mom? Mom's looking. Where's Sharon? Sharon is outside.
Yeah, I see Sharon hand down. Wherever she getting in the car. I'm in the car now. Okay.
You can take up too much of your time in the phone store now.
Oh, you in the phone store?
I'm gonna come and get some urine from you because they're gonna come do a step. Let me put a step on you.
Where's the job?
Check on why you're not eating so much and drinking so much, okay? The lab is coming to do a step.
Who are you talking to,
So you can
miss?
drink some water in the meantime so that you think you'd want to pee, or else I gotta cut a right you to get it in urine. Drink some water. Drink.
That's not mom. That's the other one.
The other lady, yeah. So they should be coming to get mom in a minute.
Probably coming to, if nothing else, to her temperature and stuff.
I'm glad they don't have no other issues, Jimmy. They ain't had nobody else come up in there and get sick. That is a blessing. Because you had my girl, didn't you?
Yeah.
109 patients and 41 employees.
That's a testament to the leadership at that facility versus this guy Wynn is on the money.
Right.
He's ex-military. Not that means much, but he's disciplined and kind of runs a tight ship, I think.
Well, he needs to do to keep everybody safe, including him.
Yeah. And that's what he told me. He looks at these people like they're his parents.
Well, it's time to back up. Get out.
Look at mom, Jimmy. That's not bad. That's Maddie. Did they forget about mom? Don't listen, Jimmy. I'm just trying
No, I'm just sitting here looking at mom. I ain't saying nothing.
I'm sending a fax.
How long is it we've been taping this? I can tell you how long we've been on. 53 minutes already. That was quick.
Okay.
Now, mom has popped in. You'll see it if you watch the video, Diane. Mom has popped in and out several times today.
Yeah, I never lost her.
Well, that's good. As long as y'all can, somebody can see her, then not all is lost. But you can kind of see what's going on.
Right.
Yep, we've been on 54 minutes already.
Yeah, mom is tired. She's so tired. I hope she's gets the rest now from
Right. So many things changing.
What'd you say, Diane?
So many things are changing at work. I said it's crazy.
Oh.
The procedure is changing at least twice a week because they really don't know what to do. Now, I heard this, y'all. Kansas City had opened up submission processing last week, and then guess what? So Kansas City has Jimmy Crowley 89,000.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One person came in, and now they shut it all down.
Wow.
They had one employee they caught, and they told us, what's today, Thursday? They told us on Tuesday, stop sending referrals to Kansas City. They had to shut it back down. So the only office that's really open is integrity, which is Austin, and maybe bankruptcy and collections. And you're talking about the entire country. There are 55,000 of us teleworking. Nobody is in the campuses.
Wow.
So the procedure on everything is changed.
How are they distributing checks right now? These stimulus payments, besides sending them to dead people.
Well, they ain't checking. They just sending them out. The other day we was looking at it about the prisoners. Okay.
They get them too.
The ones that filed return in some of those years, yes, they gonna get them. They cannot give them to them because they in jail. But I don't know how that's gonna happen. I'm not. With that process, so they don't give us a lot of information. They just forgot about Mama.
Usually she before she goes home, she lets us stay into her shift, so she should be coming in any minute.
Okay.
Yeah. What they're trying to do is give us extra time, Diane.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta move my stuff.
Yeah, she's just trying to make sure we gotta, they're giving us as much time. I don't think they're doing this. They may be letting other people do it, but I don't think anybody gets it like we're getting it.
I don't think so either. So that's a blessing. So thank you. Because I could never do it, Jimmy. I wouldn't know what to do.
Well, it worked out.
Richard must have got tied up.
Yeah, because she never did text me. I got the other phone right here. See?
Because the jobs still expect you to be working. They're looking at you to work with your fingers and your toes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's working from home too, but Rachel catching it because she is Social Security, and she gotta let them know who's dead and who's not. You gotta stand all of this whole stack, Miss Mary.
Miss Mary is her name, Diane. You hear that? Her name is Miss Mary.
Miss Mary, yeah.
So I think about Mary Sims or Mary Ward.
When Charlotte showed the lady, I knew it wasn't the same lady. But I'm glad, God bless her.
Yeah.
But she was at a point she couldn't do anything to me. She was in agony. I gave her a cookie. The first time I saw her, she was trying to choke on it. I had to take the cookie back. She can't have it.
Wow.
Because if she choked to death, they won't come arrest me because she got cookie crumbs around her mouth, right? I said, God, go get that cookie back. Take it back. I wiped the lip off and we left. And Mom stood there eating her cookies. They were charming the lady, and the lady was just looking at me.
I remember when Mom finally started taking stuff off of Miss B. Gaddy's sister's plate.
Miss Gaddy.
Yeah, we were sitting at the table. Miss Gaddy had some cookies or something. Mom reached right over and took them off her plate.
Well, she treated everybody else treating her, Miss Gaddy, like she was treating Mom.
Yep.
Remember that day we took Miss Gaddy, you took her across the rim and locked the wheelchair so she could get back over there and work. She was, I feel for her. I could be so mad at that lady.
I didn't like her now. I didn't like her stuff from people.
Yeah, she was a bully.
She would go with them.
But Mom took her stuff back from her a couple of times. They had her at the same table. Mom just reached over and take food right off her plate and eat it.
But see, she wanted to be Mom's friend. And Mom has always been standoffish. Mom didn't want to be friends.
Yeah.
She couldn't understand it. So she tried to be friendly. Like she would offer Mom her sandwich and stuff. She wanted Mom doll. Mom was like, Mom didn't want to bend my back to break my back. And I told them, leave. I told Miss Gaddy, leave Mom alone. Don't take no food off her plate again. But yeah, she gone. When she fell, she never recovered. Miss Lula told me that somebody beat her.
Oh Lord, Miss Lula.
Lula said she stole somebody's coat and they beat her.
Miss Rula like the gossip.
Yeah, she know it all.
She like the gossip girl.
Miss Christelle don't like the Miss Christelle hates was here.
Yeah.
Really good. They look out for mom though.
Yep.
Bless her. They make sure people get fed and everybody mess with mom. They're telling them. Miss Lou said, "You ain't here for me, baby. But they didn't feed your mother today." I said, "Thank you." Child, what are you doing? My neighbor coming over talking to me. I call you. Put your mask on. My neighbor talking to me. I call you. Put your mask on.
Well, you won't be able to, it's hard to get you back. I have to try to call you back, sir. And once you hang up, I have to call you back.
All right, call me back. Hi, Johnny. How you doing? All right.